Hello, this is Lonnie from Sparky for You. I'm bringing you this video of a troubleshooting on three ways it wasn't working in a stairway, wasn't working properly. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what we got here. So, first of all, I need to explain that these pictures are the pictures of the light switches, but all through the video I will show these pictures just so we can kind of identify the difference in the different light switches themselves. In order to show the one of them up or down, I've just reversed these or flipped these pictures just for demonstration reasons only, just to try to show you what I had. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures, and so I've tried to recreate the what I seen. When I got there, one of the first things you do when you troubleshoot three ways, or I do anyway, is you try to see what you got going on and kind of get an idea. On this particular one, the light switch on the left, which was for whatever reason was replaced by somebody that was doing some remodeling of the house of somewhere, I'm not sure exactly where, and that's when the three-way quit working. Once they left, the three-way no longer worked properly, and I'm not sure about the light switch on the right, if they took it out or not. I think they did because it had a missing screw like the one in the bottom. I think what happened is once they got into this, it was a little more to it than what they thought, and they tried to figure out what's going on, and they couldn't do it. On the light switch on the left, which is the one that got changed, if it's up, the light's on. Pretty much no matter the way how you've got the light switch on the right, up or down. If you turn the light switch down on the one on the left, and obviously I flipped the picture, but this was just for just to kind of show you the light goes off, and no matter how you got the light switch on the right, the light will stay off. So when I pulled the one off that appeared to be working the light, and this is where it got strange. I've got the red wire capped off, and I've got the whites together and the black together. And when I look at the other light switch, it's just a three-way light switch. Oh, by the way, uh, this is just a regular light switch. I forgot to mention that. On the other light switch, the one on the right, it was a three-way, and it was wired up. I'm not sure if this is the exact way it was wired up, but it was wired up. And obviously it wasn't wired up correctly on the second box because the red wire was capped off. So this is the two side by side, just to kind of give you an idea of how they was wired different, and it was a different light switches, and kind of show you everything. So when I get the light switch from the box on the left, which we're going to call the original light switch, as you can tell, it's got a 14.3 in it and a 14.2. The switch that was on the right or upstairs, it just had the 14.3 in it. When I ohmed the wires out for the 14.3, I confirmed that they do go from box to box, and they're correct, red to red, black to black, white to white. It is true that these could go up in the light, and that could be where they done it, but normally when they go into the light, two of the wires will be the travelers going to the light, and then the other wire will not be. They won't ohm out, like that correctly. But these did. And I'm thinking what they done is I think the light switch on the left is the original light switch, and then when they put the three-way, they wanted the three-way system put in, they run the 14.3 from the new one to the old one, or the original one. This kind of confirms that this is the original one because the white wire is hot. It's got 120 in it. The black wire give you some weird readings, but I suspect this was the original switch leg, and we've got hot up in the light, and that's where all the neutrals are at as well, because neither one of these has a neutral in them. This is I wired up the new light switch, or I'm gonna call it the new light switch, And what I've done is I've re-identified the white wire on the 14.3 with red tape, and I've used that one and the red wire, and I made them my travelers. I've used the black wire for my common on the 14.3 on the new light switch. On the original light switch, it gets a little bit more complicated, because what I've done is I've took the 14.2 black wire, I've made it the common on the light switch. I've took the white wire on the 14.2, I've re-identified it with black tape, and I've wired it together with the black wire for the 14.3 going to the new light switch for that common. I've took the white wire from the 14.3, re-identified it with red tape, and made it a traveler, and I made the second red wire, I made it the second traveler. And this is just showing you the two side by side. Now, both light switches work the way they're supposed to. They'll make the light do just opposite of what the light is, whichever combination you want to do. They work like, three-way light switches. I think this is what you call dead ends. I think both these light switches are dead ends. And you've also got a loop. And that loop actually is between the two. And I think the reason was, like I said, because I think all the power and the neutral and everything came from the light itself, which is the older houses. Anyway, if you have any comments or any questions, they'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll try to comment on one if I do. I thank you for stopping by. And you have a good day. Thank you.